Rule number one there, no socks with sandals.
No socks with sandals.
No matter how hot it is, don't wear those socks with sandals.
There's no need for socks with temperatures like this, right?
Yeah,
you just got to wear sandals. And yeah, I mean, it is, with the temperatures we had out there today, you know, upper 90s all over the place. It actually gets hotter tomorrow from northern Utah. Just a look at the beautiful look at this sunset from last night. Neil Nelson sent this picture in. Gorgeous colors and just a few clouds out there. Similar stuff tonight. You know, we still had a couple clouds lingering in spots. We actually still have an isolated thunderstorm out there this evening just south of Price. But other than that, pretty quiet evening. Still in the mid-80s. It's going to be a warm overnight low. It'll be a very warm start to the morning across the entire state tomorrow. Winds out of the southeast at 7 miles per hour. Now, if you were watching earlier today, this has already changed a little bit. These are the mid-level winds. They show the pattern in the atmosphere. And if you were watching earlier, the winds over northern Utah were almost directly from west to east, and it was more of a zonal type flow. Notice how we're starting to actually see this ridge amplify. And that's what's going to happen tomorrow. The ridge is building back in from the east. It's building to the west, and this is going to become more amplified, and that's the reason we're going to see really hot temperatures tomorrow, even warmer than we have been. It's also going to allow some of this moisture that you see to the south move into southern and central Utah. So we'll see a better chance of thunderstorms for southern and central Utah as well as eastern Utah by tomorrow afternoon. As I mentioned, still just a lingering thunderstorm just south of Price and still kicking off a little bit of lightning, but it is dying out, likely kicking up some winds at this time. But that should taper off and we should be done for the evening. 85 right now in Salt Lake, as I mentioned, upper 70s in Provo, mid 70s in Price, low 70s around Vernal. Jeez, it's still almost 100 degrees right now in St. George, and it is over 100 degrees currently in Las Vegas. Okay, so we go into tomorrow. We'll get a little more moisture in the southern part of the state, central Utah as well, and eastern Utah. We'll see that chance of thunderstorms. An isolated thunderstorm along the Wasatch Front is certainly possible, but very unlikely. As we get into Monday afternoon, similar type pattern. We'll see some isolated storms, mainly over the higher elevations. But again, a rogue thunderstorm is possible. Because we just have a little bit of moisture still in place. You see by Tuesday evening as well, an isolated storm or two. The other thing that's going to happen is we are going to see that ridge flatten a little bit as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, so slightly, and I do mean slightly cooler temperatures headed our way for the middle part of the week in northern Utah. Okay, so 90s for central Utah. We'll see that chance of thunderstorms developing in the afternoon hours. Southern, central, and eastern Utah will see the best chance. Still hot, but slightly cooler in this part of the state because of the cloud cover developing in the afternoon. Look how hot it gets towards the middle part of the week in southern Utah, though. For northern Utah, we see temperatures upper 90s, triple digits around West Valley, lots of sunshine. A very hot day. You see triple digits all along the Wasatch Front, 100 in Sandy, 101 in Salt Lake. So hot temperatures tomorrow. And again, an isolated storm will be possible, mainly over the higher elevations. 7-day forecast. Look at this, just 4 straight days of red numbers, so well above average for this time of year. But again, slightly cooler as that ridge flattens just a bit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we do get a little bit of a cold front. Could see some storms rolling through by Wednesday, Thursday, and temperatures cool down by the end of the week, closer to average for this time of year.
Man, that's heating up there.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot. Brad, Sam, I guess it's a hot night for a game out there, actually, huh?
Yeah, you know, the Bees were at home, the Real Salt Lake, they were at home as well. We've got highlights from both coming up right now.